Hello there, the Bearded Burbler from down there, and today down at Ulverstone having a look at one of those antique machinery shows. Behind me you'll see an antique model miniature railway train coming through with some passengers on board. In front of me, which you can't see but can probably hear, is the full-size thing because the railway track runs straight past here. Let's go see what we can see. For those who like antique machinery, and I'm one of those, this was quite a unique display because it had some old tractors, some very old chainsaws, this old hit or miss motor, and a number of items on display which I'd never really seen before. There were some really incredible old things. Some of them have been fully restored, like this tractor. Some of them are models, like this display here. Some old tools that are associated with that. And of course, these actual engines are part of our heritage. Also there was this old Hummer race car, home built, and it does date back a fair way as well. Old mowers of various types and various standing motors used on farms throughout the area. But the real advantage of going there to this day was to see their miniature railway, which actually is quite extensive and goes for quite a distance. 2 laps around the park took about 5 minutes, and you see some amazing things as you go through on this little train set. Look at this. Now this is really quite fun. These tracks are very extensive. There are 2 trains running there, and they open this up fairly regularly. So if you're out at the Ulverstone area and you'd like to see some antique machinery, this regularly goes on display there. Certainly worth seeing. Well, that was interesting. And only a short distance up the road at Latrobe, you can see this. I'm sitting in front of the Axemen's Hall of Fame, and right behind me is the biggest platypus you'll ever see. I'm glad this one's actually just a reproduction, it's not the real thing. It is huge. Let's go see. This building in Latrobe houses the Axemen's Hall of Fame and a Thai restaurant, but also the Mersey River runs right along here, and there's a massive park which you can actually enjoy for yourself. It is one of the most tranquil places I've ever been to, and it is quite beautiful in its aspect. Once upon a time, this was known as Settlers' Wharf, and it was an active wharf where ships would come in to ship goods overseas, mainly potatoes from the farms around the area. This was discontinued in 1923, and it became this magnificent park that you see here. Barbecues are available, shelter sheds, beautiful walks, you can ride bicycles, and actually Queen Elizabeth too came here in 1954 and lunched at this very park. And there's a beautiful old building you can go through when it's open, dating back to colonial times. How's that serenity? Well, that's a little bit more to see and do out in what we like to call the 2-hour circle. We'll look forward to seeing you next time. Please like and subscribe to the channel.